If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid.
Onward, forward.
Onward, I suppose.
You start to notice a pretty stark change in your environment. As you go further, you see machinery. Deforestation has occurred.
This is something that makes me very angry.
There is a huge explosion from one of these machines. People are bringing buckets of water to try to put out the flames from this machine.
Harry, if you want to go with me to take a look, we can let these two go in.
Wait right here. We'll be back.
As you guys approach, you hear the sounds of fighting. They are from the Pulasa Islands.
My people are here for the wrong reasons. He's looking at his hands. They turn into bear paws. His eyes go completely like white, and he runs toward that brute.
You take him across the head and you pull down and you kind of tear his face to shreds, and he looks at you, spits blood in your face, and he says the word in Druidic, traitor, and the life leaves him.
I drop my sword and my shield, and I turn on Finn, and I just sock him across the face. And then I'm just going to fall to my knees.
You find yourselves surrounded by the smell of burning flesh, familiar to both of you. One from your dreams, the other your nightmares.
Finnegan. You had no right.
What would you have had me do?
Not that!
It was his life, or yours, or mine.
I was holding him. I was bluffing, Finnegan.
They don't care about bluffs. Do you see their magics? Do you think that you holding one of them was going to stop them? Seriously?
It was better than having... Finnegan, I do not carry this dagger lightly, and I use it even less so.
I stand up, and I've been holding the body of the man I killed. And I walk right up to her, and I put my hands up, they're bloody, between me and her, and go, do you think this blood on my hands comes easily to me? Do you think I enjoy this?
You seem pretty happy.
Listen, if you want to survive, sometimes you have to get blood on your hands. I did what I thought was necessary to protect us. And look at this field. All of these men are dead because they could not fight back. And this is how it has been on my island since I can remember.
If you wanted to kill them, that was your decision. But I was holding that man. I had it under control.
We had it under control.
Don't think I don't know what having blood on your hands is like. I know. But there is a reason I do not use that dagger. That is not...
You wield a dagger you do not plan to use?
I'm going to reach up to Finnegan and touch the sides of his neck. On my ship.
And I'll step forward into it.
Here, touching one side of his neck, and here, touching the other side. On my ship, Finnegan, not Fate's Compass, my ship, the place where I grew up, I had a very simple job. A clean death at sea is a rare and envied thing. And it was my job. And when I had to ensure that clean death for my mother, and my brothers, and my sister, and my captain, and the man I loved, and everyone I knew, I decided I wasn't going to do it again. You had no right. Yes, I carry a dagger I don't use.
And Finnegan will... He's kind of had this anger built up, like, why are you mad? And he will kind of drop his head a little bit and say, I am sorry for your family, but I will not apologize for making a decision.
I'm just gonna turn and walk away.
It was moments ago. Oslo, Delmore, you heard this loud, thunderous crash in the direction where your friends had traveled.
I want to say that when that's happening, I think Delmore is saying, also, do you think I'm too hard on Finn? He's such a nice guy. Do you think I'm too hard on him?
I mean, he comes across as just kind of, I don't know, big fluffy guy. I don't know.
And then we have that big...
Can you be too hard on him?
Boom!
Oh, what was that?
That didn't sound good. Should we go help?
Is that the direction they came from? Like, we can obviously see that?
It is. You can tell that's where the sound came from, but you hear something else. Thundering hooves from the opposite direction.
Not great. That's not great at all. Oslo, time to go.
Do we hide or do we go get our friends?
I mean, go get our friends. I jump in the driver's seat.
And you whip the car around towards the thunderous boom?
I head towards my allies.
Okay.
On Dancer and Prancer.
You head there in the cart with the horses. We'll say that just about as this conversation was wrapping up, you guys are approaching.
And I roll up and see bloodied hands, see tense moment, still thundering, and I don't have any idea what's behind me still.
No, you did not stop to look.
Cart, time to go. Time to go.
We got company.
Head in our direction. Let's go.
Run up and hop in, still very clearly crying.
Yeah, same.
Can I take a...
was very clearly upset.
Can I take a good look at these... I say good look. Without getting out of the car, I want to take a look at this scene that has unfolded. Do I recognize any of his, like, arcane tree people at all?
I'm going to say no. Just because...
But now I know what they look like. I don't know that that's them, but I would know that if he tells me that.
Well, the thing is, you guys are picking these guys up so quick. There had been a lot of fire. There's a lot of different bodies that you maybe don't identify super quickly. They've been wounded. You know, everybody's gotten... one guy had his face literally, if you remember, torn off by Finnegan. The other guy has been hacked to bits. Like, it would be very difficult for you to get a good picture.
Okay.
Also, I want to be noted that, like, the downed arcane guys, they have necklaces they wear, like medallions around their necks. I take those and store them away.
Okay, granted.
As soon as you get in the cart, Finn, take over. You should be the driver, not me.
Where are we going? We going back the way we just came?
Nope. Keep heading towards the town that we were headed towards when we stopped.
We need to hide.
Okay, you got it.
So that is going to take you back towards the sound of hooves behind you now.
I didn't realize
Because
we
you-
went
you
backwards.
guys-
Shit.
Yeah, so
I forgot
you
about that,
guys
yeah.
went forward, turned around to get back to the sound of the thunder. So like the way
I
that you
remember
want to
that
go,
now. Is towards
where
the
this-
thundering hooves. Yeah.
correct.
Fuck. Do I
Not
see
to say
anything?
that that's an issue.
I mean, yeah. Well, listen. Anytime Shane uses the word thundering towards you,
It's
I'm
bad.
just gonna assume it's the worst.
You've got me there.
Fuck. Do I see anything around to hide?
Like I said, this whole area
It's
is
like
very much
barren.
deforested.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's just like stumps around.
Okay, listen. Here's the quick and dirty. Very quick. We heard thundering hooves shortly after some explosion in your direction, so I'm assuming reinforcements, but I have no idea what happened here. Perry? Finn?
We're not lying if we say we don't know what happened.
Ask him.
Perry? Finn? We have to make a decision. Things are heading towards us. Do we stay? Do we go? Something happened here. You two are the only survivors.
In the mood I'm in, let's just keep going.
That sounds great.
Whatever.
You seem real confident. Towards the thundering hooves then, Finn.
I'm jumping in Perry's bag.
I
you
hop in the
guys-
back and ready the crossbow.
As you guys are moving towards this direction, towards your goal, you see them come into view. It's definitely Alliance forces on horseback.
All right, lower the crossbow.
Maybe about 8 of them.
I'm not making eye contact.
I'm just going until, they're on this road, we're on this road.
I'm just kind of curled up in the back of the wagon, looking away, not looking at him.
One of the riders breaks loose of the group and is moving in front of your car as if to head you off.
I will slow up a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to run over him.
And he says, What have you seen? Who are you?"
The battle is over.
"What battle?"
Your woodsmen were chopping down the trees. And another group of people came in and were fighting them. My friend and I sought to intervene. Many of them were dead. We helped who we could, but were not able to stop them all.
"And what about the machines?"
They were attacked.
"Black gods, stay off the roads. Get somewhere safe." And he cants off and heads with the rest of the group towards the skirmish.
Because I think Oslo would be the closest to Ryder. Like you hear Ryder like doing like a low growl as the Alliance guy runs off.
Your path is clear.
Ben, onward.
And I'm just taking this road on.
We're going to head towards Tears Port, please.
So you guys journey for about another day before you reach your destination.
During that day, Perry is very, very quiet. I was just going to say, she's typically pretty talkative, like hyping the group up. Not now. Not this time.
I'm sure Oslo picks up on that. I think like once or twice she pops out of the bag like, do you need anything from the bag?
No.
Okay. Actually, I don't think she stays in the bag the whole time, but like at least when she's in the bag, she's like, yeah, do you want flask?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think Delmore across that day is trying to teach Oslo, like, listen, if there's ever a time and you need to ride Ryder without me, here's how you do it. You take the ears and sometimes on the sides of his neck. You can kind of steer him. He won't hurt you.
quick question for Peregrine. What's in your flask?
Probably
What's in
rum.
your flask?
It's rum.
What's
Probably
that?
rum.
Where'd you get the rum?
It's part of my priest pack.
Okay.
I mean, I probably refilled it from the rum that Rail gave me.
You earned your armor.
Excellent. Constitution
I dare you
saving
to
throw,
throw me in
please.
the water. We're in the middle of the forest. No, yeah, I probably refilled it.
Don't do that.
Suddenly, no. I probably refilled it from the nice bottle of rum that Rail gave me.
Okay, I just wanted to, that's the point that I was getting to, is that as you taste it, this rum is just, it's very salty.
Oh, that's good rum.
There was the great did Rail poison Peregrine debate. I just wanted to settle. The bottle was open because he had added salt to
Ooh. So, now we know. Yep.
it. Now you know. And knowledge is
The
power.
rest of the bottle is certainly in the backpack as well. It's just like parts of it. I imagine Oslo is refilling it when it gets empty. I didn't know.
When she's not like sitting on Ryder's back, like leaning back from side to side, like her hands on his ears, like
We're riding in the cart. She's like a play riding.
When you're like you're a poor kid and you go to the arcade and you don't have coins to do it, so you just act like you're playing the game.
yeah, Mister sitting on it, like leaning back and forth.
That's sad.
That's right.
I was that poor kid.
Aw.
So you guys head on to Tearsport. You arrive in the evening.
Is that spelled like tears, like the tears of my enemies kind of thing?
No, like a multi-tiered cake.
Oh.
Let me just change my spelling. I just assumed it was tears.
No, and so what you guys will note as you approach, it's the evening, so it looks pretty normal. It looks like a normal port town. There is a
werewolf.
ramshackle. There's a werewolf. There's a ramshackle border guard. I can't think of a good word for that right now, but there's a
customs guard? We got a customs guard here?
no, that's not exactly like the term I'm looking, like a blockade.
Oh, a blockade. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. There's like men garrisoned in ramshackle barriers that are making a perimeter around Tearsport. So you come across this kind of ramshackle blockade. You spot from a ways away. I won't put you guys at the gate.
Suddenly, soldiers.
You blink your eyes, and as you open them, what's the password?
Oslo is in the bag.
I'm going to slow the cart to a halt.
How far out?
Yeah, they probably can see us if we can see them, I imagine.
Yeah.
But it's
Right.
not far enough. We're not close enough they would say anything to us. Like, we just people coming to the town.
Gotcha.
We've been playing very cautious in towns. Are we doing something different here?
If we turn around, it's going to look suspicious.
Yes. I need to get this blood off my hands. I'm sure that doesn't help with anything.
Wait, no, yeah, I was going to
Between
say...
holding the reins and
It's been like a day.
yeah.
Blood is very thick and goopy and
It's thicker than
stains
water.
easily.
He's just making a point that he has cleaned his hands.
I have blood
They're-
on my hands, everyone. That's
They're
what I said. Blood on my hands.
That's fair.
Yeah, so your hands are now clean.
I guess we're just going in then.
Of course, we have nothing to... sorry, they don't think we have anything to hide. Let's just keep it that way.
Also,
Also, you can't do that when we go through the guard.
I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Okay, onward we go then.
So you make way for what would be a clearing between two of these large barriers, where there are two Alliance soldiers holding these. I will say, Delmore, you would know. These are enhanced spears. They're pretty standard issue for Alliance Guard. They basically They're like a normal spear, but they have a gunpowder charge in them where they can do a one-time blast of the spear tip. And they walk and they kind of make that little X that guards do with their spears.
Got
They say, "Halt!
I do.
Tyr's port is closed."
For what reason?
Secret.
For how long?
Can't say.
Okay. Friends, anything you might want to say to these fine gentlemen?
All right, Delmore will hop up front because he's been in the back, and he'll hop up front and say, "Hail and well met, fine sirs. This is unfortunate. We have very pressing business in Tyr's Port, and I was hoping we could pass through. Is there any way we can enter at all? A hard blockade seems harsh and certainly hurts our business."
Well, it hurts a lot of people's business, but unfortunately, these orders come from pretty high up.
Seems legit.
Like I said, sir. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you. Sir, Chris. Listen, we really need to get to Tyr's Port. Is there not some way we can have like a temporary pass, or there's some way for us to, do you understand? Are you from here, Chris, or are you traveling? Or is this a travel job for you?
Tangia, born and raised.
So you understand the people of Tangia, the Alliance is here to protect them and here to make their lives better, and this isn't exactly better, and if we could just get through, that would help all the people.
I'm very sorry, sir, but unfortunately, and then the other guard kind of jostles him with his spear and goes, "Well, special pass is what you're looking for, right?"
Mm-hmm.
We do have the authority to grant a special pass to any merchant or mercantile investor that, shows that they have enough coin to bring prosperity to the city.
Mm-hmm. We're happy to oblige. Can I, real quick, determine if he's lying to me, or if I believe he is lying to me or not about this bribe situation?
Roll insight, please.
Come on, my dude. That is a 9.
As best as you can tell, he's hinting at something.
Yeah, no, he's not. I know what he's hinting at. I can pick that up.
And with the 9.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm just checking. I wanted to be clear. You can tell me that I can't determine. I know that he's trying to get a bribe. Okay, so, sir, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Smith. No, it's not Smith. Hold on a second. Let me come up with a better one. I used Smith already. My name's Tanai.
Nice to meet you. Okay, listen, I'd be happy to donate to your cause. I understand you've been on guard for, I'm sure, way too long. Well, what would this special pass cost one merchant who might be traveling?
Well, you got to show that you have a lot of influence and that you have a lot to... yes, it's Fantasy Tony. That you have a lot of influence to bring to the town. So let's go ahead and say 100 gold pieces.
Oh, Chennai, that's a lot. I was thinking, more like 10 gold pieces.
Roll persuasion.
That is a 17.
I tell you what, I like you. I'll do it for 50. And then you see You see
The other guy?
Chris. you see Chris like shaking his head like, we're not. No, what are you doing? 50 gold piece. He kind of sticks a hand up. 50 gold pieces will get you into the city.
Tonight, you're so generous, and I do appreciate that. And while we have wealth to spare, I'm sorry, your friend Chris. I can tell that this isn't above board, and I'm a man of honor, and I'm going to have to decline because I don't want to be a part of any underhanded bribe situations. I really thought I was donating for this special pass. I apologize. If 10 gold isn't enough for some special pass or donating to the gods' cause, then I'm going to have to decline. I apologize.
And Chris kind of like sighs of relief, and Tanai goes, "That's fine. But let's go ahead and take a look at your car."
Feel free.
And he goes to start to do an investigation of your car, and Chris kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and goes, "Please, be on your way."
Does he motion through the town or the way we came from?
The way you came from.
Okay, just checking. Fair enough, Chris. Tonight, thank you for your time. Sorry for any poorly interpreted confusion between our two parties. And I motion to Finn. Let's turn around.
And I will squinty-eyed, dubiously, do that.
Okay.
Staring at them as we turn the whole time.
And as we get a little bit of distance, definitely out of earshot, I say to him, "All right, we're gonna have to sneak in. No way I was giving those assholes 50 gold only to betray me. That's not gonna work for me."
I feel like I know someone who is very sneaky.
Also pops her head out.
Yes, you, my tiny dragon friend.
Yeah, they weren't getting any of our gold. Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
How easy is it to sneak into a city with a cart and 2 horses?
Well, we can stow the cart and the horses.
Where?
Were we trying to get into the city to find our guy, or was this guy just near the city?
That's a good point.
He's supposed to be at the port. I assume that's why it's locked down.
Doesn't his ship fly?
Yeah, but if it docked, wouldn't you want to stop flying? That would just be a waste of energy.
I don't know how these things work.
I look into the
neither
sky.
do I.
Do I see a flying ship?
You see Moradin's fist, which is a common constellation that you know.
So no.
Say that again? Whose fist?
Morden.
Moradin's.
Seems like we should be able to go around to the port and see if it is there. In fact.
If this part of the blockade looks so poor, there's no way it's well guarded all the way around.
Exactly.
So, does the deforestation are we like back into regularly forested areas?
Oh, I don't think we would have gone that far. We would just get well out of their view.
I just don't know, like, how far have they chopped down all the trees?
So, you guys came out of what would have been the old forest line as you guys were making your way to Tiersport. Of course, it is all deforested, but there's general shrubberies, sparse trees. You're out of the forest, so there's not like dense woodland here, but it's not like barren.
Okay. Yeah, it hasn't, or like everything around the city has not been like completely just chopped.
Right. Because they want to keep some greenery and some, it's supposed to look nice.
Well, I can check and see if there's a weak spot.
That's probably best. Honestly, if we're being upfront with each other, I'm not the sneakiest person, all things considered.
Look at his glowing eyed wolf and his armor, like, I would have thought.
Well, right, but the idea of like doing a group stealth mission without some...
Make a... Sorry, also, if you want to make for me, please, a dexterity, like a ranged attack.
What?
What?
You're throwing shade, aren't you?
Oh!
Got him.
That was a good joke.
That's a 22 to throw some shade.
I think that hits.
I thought you were going to say a dexterity saving throw. I'm like, did I piss off Ryder? Oh, God.
Ryder bites you on the butt. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What were we even talking about? Fuck.
So it might be best if you scout out a weak spot in the defenses that we could then try to ride through.
If you guys are nearby, then, I can get kind of close. And if anything goes wrong, I'll just screech. It's fine, right?
What would that sound like?
How close are we to the city?
It's within screeching distance.
Okay. You'll know when it is.
And then you'll see her running our direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just wait here then.
We would pull our cart well off the road to do this.
Of course.
I don't mean literally on this exact spot.
That wasn't Delmore, but okay. I'm clearing that for the DM, dog.
I got you. So roll for me, please, Oslo. A stealth check.
Be careful.
I'm sleeping.
He wants to take a short rest while she scouts.
It's not long enough for a short rest, I'm pretty sure.
Well, she gets caught.
It's a very small city.
I tried,
25. Wait. Yeah, 25.
25. You think you are stealthy.
I think I am stealthy.
And you scout. Are you going to go east or west?
Which way is the port?
Directly north of you. Well, no, directly south of you, actually.
Oh, it's directly across the city, essentially.
Yes.
We would have to go straight to go to the port.
Correct.
Okay. I'll go east.
While we're having this conversation, for clarity's sake, I'm casting mending on Ryder to bring him back to full.
Understood.
I thought we already did that.
Thought you did too.
I'm just confirming. My note said 16 HP. His max HP is 20. I just want to make sure.
Can you do mending on me?
That's not that right.
I can repair small strings that you have teared, but you will not receive HP.
I can fix your clothes.
Yeah, I can fix your clothes.
So, which way are you going, east or west?
East.
You travel for a bit. You do see one spot kind of very far off to the east where it's kind of the guard positions amongst these barricades. They're kind of more spread out. And you find one guard post where one of the guards is very clearly fucking asleep, not even trying to hide it, is laying down on the ground asleep.
Oh my god.
These are attack sellers, Joe.
There's two guards in these positions. The other guard is very much awake and pulling sentry, but
it's something we could sneak by that one guy.
It seems like you're best in.
Okay. Then I'm going to head back to the group and report my findings. Okay, so there's still a lot of guards over there. But there's one spot where one of them is fucking asleep. Just completely gone.
But the other's awake.
Yeah, so we'd have to go close to that one sleepy guy. We'd have to be real quiet. I don't know that we could get the cart in.
That's fine. I don't think we need the cart.
I didn't check the other side.
If that guy's asleep, I vote we do that, and worst case scenario, we make sure they can't talk. Looks at the rest of the party. We don't need to kill them.
How long was Oslo gone scouting out this side?
Probably close to 20-30 minutes.
Would you mind checking the other side just in case there's a better way in?
Yeah, I can do that.
Roll a stealth check.
That 20! It's 27.
For a total, 27. I can't beat that if I roll on that. And I did. Fuck! I rolled a 19 last time. I was like, ooh, so close.
The dark gray purple kobold is sneaky at night. Who'd have thought?
Okay, so you head off. It takes you about another 20-30 minutes.
Is that enough time for our boy to get a short rest?
Yeah, bro.
No, it's just short.
All right.
I'm way behind.
Yeah, go ahead and take a short rest.
I thought it's been a day. Like we've been traveling.
Oh yeah, fuck, Devin. It's been a day.
To be clear, traveling is not resting time.
Okay. I'm still on the brink of death.
You can both take a short rest.
Thank you, Papa.
He's a gracious DM. You see that? He's so kind. We're so lucky.
You're welcome, my children.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
It's a Christmas miracle.
This episode's fucking like 2 months after Christmas.
but it's the day after Christmas when we're recording it. So, Merry Christmas. So you guys take your short rest. Oslo, you notice the same thing as you go on the west side, that as you go towards the outer rim, the guard positions become more further and further apart, but there's like nobody asleep or anything on this side.
Gotcha. Okay. Then, once again, I'll go back and be like, okay, well, it's kind of the same thing, but there's no one sleeping over there, so.
Sleeping guy it is then, right?
Does anyone have a way of keeping him asleep besides
knocking him out?
Killing him?
Nope. I can knock him out.
So you guys heading that way?
Very quietly.
Everybody roll for me stealth checks, please.
This is gonna go great.
Shane, since Ryder is his own person, should that be 2 separate stealth checks?
Yeah, if we're doing everything else separate. Yep.
Well, I just made, because we had talked about him just aiding me on a bunch of stuff, but since he has to make his own.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. Well, that's great. Actually, not bad.
Finnegan got a 18.
18.
Delmore is rolling a 22, and Ryder is rolling maybe a 14. I gotta look at the stats real quick.
Okay. Oslo?
8.
7.
No, sorry. Ryder is an 11.
Oh no.
This seems weird and awkward.
Who rolled the lowest?
Me.
Perry.
Yeah, girl.
Perry, did you roll with disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Clang, 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 clang.
Sound of the gods.
I feel like Oslo's like, shut up!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Oslo says out loud, shut up! Who goes there?
Bonus action hide.
A voice has called, who goes there?
Bonus action hide.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. Nat 20!
You did a great job.
27.
Little
You're
bit
in
too late.
Perry's backpack.
I know.
Barry, just go.
Not in Perry's bag. I am not in Perry's bag.
You hear a small explosion as one, two, three, 4 plus Ryder is 5.
Yeah, I gotta find Ryder's AC.
Delmore.
Oh, I'm not even worried about it.
Does a 19 beat your AC?
Yeah, it does, but I'm gonna cast Shield. Well, am I?
Okay.
Hold on, wait. I gotta look at my spell slots. I'm gonna take that hit, actually. I'm gonna bring up my shield and respond. I hear it go off. I bring up my shield. Obviously, it's not enough to reduce damage or keep me from taking damage.
5 points of piercing damage as one of these spearheads is jettisoned in your direction. It kind of just went towards where the sound was, and it happened to hit you.
Yeah, so I take that hit and like slide backwards.
Yeah, it just cuts you right in the shoulder. It's like wedged in. I am so sorry, Peregrine. I meant to tell you, I forgot. You went down last encounter, didn't you? Yes. You sure did, didn't you? What level are you?
3?
You're level 3. That means grievous wounds are in effect. Thank you very much. You were brought down by a flaming sphere, which has burnt you deeply into your back. You have a large burn on your back that is very grievous to you, and you have a fear of flames for the duration as long as that ailment persists.
That's not a huge change. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's fair. There is fire on this boat.
Just saying, this will give you the frightened condition.
Okay. Is there fire? Is this relevant to me now?
No.
Okay, good.
No. Just as I was detailing that Delmore has a spearhead lodged in his shoulder, I was like, oh, that's a pretty neat wound. And I thought, oh, speaking of wounds,
tasty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like pull it out. Fuck!
Who is there?
Don't fire. We're just, we're lost. Where are we?
You're sticking your hands up?
Not me. I'm putting my hand over my wound. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Yeah, I got my hands up.
I'm very unassuming, though.
Playing that song.
The two guards at the nearest position are starting to move towards you. One of them has dropped his spear and has drawn a short sword. The other one is holding his enhanced spear towards you as they approach. Who are you?
Just travelers.
Hurt.
Why didn't you say anything when I said, who comes there?
Lesson learned.
I'm sorry. I get very nervous talking to people.
Tangia is closed. Tearsport is closed.
The entire island is closed.
Tangia is also the capital. And Tearsport is closed.
We just left this morning, though. Surely residents can get back in.
No, it's closed.
I look over to Delmore and I say, faint.
I fall down.
Make a performance check.
Let me just...
By the way, Oslo is totally in a bush. Like, imagine like when you have the bush with the little eyes poking out. That's Oslo. She's bush.
Russell suspiciously.
13.
You didn't fall down bad. Hey, it's like, what the...
13's not bad. Fair to middling.
No, it's good.
God damn it. So they both look at you and they go, hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go scoop him up in my arms, and like set him on right and be like, he needs your healer.
No, we don't have
talking.
What are you
now?
A man's life is at stake.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I don't know, I think I'm good at these two. I lied, it's not persuasion, but it is 16.
One of them goes, I don't want to get in trouble, man. We can't. Can you imagine the paper? And the other one goes, who's still got a spear? Goes, I don't think so.
Please.
If that gets it, then I'm going to change completely who my character is as a person.
And he kind of snarls, get the fuck out of here before we cut you down where you stand.
You would let a man die?
Ryder starts to move forward. When he says that, Ryder starts to walk forward towards town. Like, just a slow walk. Like, get the fuck out of here towards town.
What the fuck is that? And one of them, well, hold on a second. Oh, recognition comes to the one who's just been growling at you. His eyes, he goes, I know what that is.
Ryder, fetch! I shout, and then Ryder,
Roll
I'm going to
initiative.
attack. Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Time for combat, baby.
I'm so ready for this. I'm glad I didn't use a spell slot. Oh, buddy. Oh, wait, I only roll. All right, excellent. Okie dokie. Ready. Flex those level 3 muscles.
I got a 14.
19 for the lizard.
Delmore and Ryder, 21.
Damn!
Well, I guess he acts right after me, but he has a different initiative. No, it's the same. Hold on. Let me double check
No, he
that.
acts directly after you in combat.
Yeah, so 21, Delmore and Ryder.
What would you have, Oslo?
19.
What's your dex mod? Oh, it's higher than...
It's +3.
And what you have, Finn?
At 13.
It is going to be Delmore and Ryder.
Can you lay out this scene so I know where I am?
You are laying on the ground prone.
He set me on Ryder.
And
Yeah, he set me on Ryder. And Ryder was walking forward, yeah.
gotcha. So you are laying on Ryder, like wounded, I guess. And you are 10 feet away from these guards.
Okay. Cool beans. Excellent. Shane, just for mechanical purposes, am I mounted or can I fall off him, like just onto my feet?
Yes,
So I know
you are
what I'm
mounted.
doing.
Yes, you can fall off of him.
Okay, so I'm just gonna slide off of him. What movement points does that cost me? None. Okay. So I slide off of him right as I say fetch, and I'm going to attack the guard with the fucking spear still, who still has his gun lance. And that's gonna be
A glance. He casts a glance your way.
it's gonna
You take
be
5 damage.
a
What?
action. Crossbow is +5, so 18 to hit. Sorry, I'm just getting used to the
That'll
new
hit.
stuff. He's gonna take 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing.
Oh wait, hold on. I had something to that. No, he's gonna take 8 piercing damage. I rolled a 5 +3. And then Ryder is going to rush forward 10 feet to that same guy and attack him.
Okay.
Using my bonus action. He swings with a 13, though.
Does not hit.
Okay. But he is in front of that guy.
Yeah, he walks up and he kind of lunges at this guy who's able to kind of fend him back with his spear.
Yeah, so his attack is like a force damage, actually. So like when he attacks with claws or bite, there's like energy rolling off of these attacks, which is pretty cool, I thought.
That's pretty cool.
Is the other guy within 5 feet of Ryder too? It matters.
They're right next to each other. So
Okay,
yes.
all right, so yeah, cool. He's up front and center. Excellent.
It'll be Oslo.
Alright, I am pulling that bow and I am going to shoot that guy with the spear, the one that's been snarling at us this whole time.
Make the attack with advantage because you are hidden.
Oh yeah! And I know I would be advantage because I'm flanking with Ryder, kind of. But I have pack tactics.
Well, double advantage.
Pack tactics only applies if you are also within 5 feet.
Oh, does it?
You have to be both flanking it.
Okay, cool. That's a 22.
That'll hit. Roll with sneak attack.
12 damages?
He looks very rough. Were you attacking
Good.
with the short bow?
Short bow.
Yeah, you catch him like in the mouth, like it goes into his cheek.
Oh!
That's not nice.
And then it's going to be his turn, and he snarls as he breaks the arrow, pulls it out of his own fucking jaw, and he takes his spear and he shoves it into Ryder, the closest enemy to him. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And he's going to use his bonus action as well to, once he sticks this spear into Ryder, he's going to detonate the charge.
Okay.
That is 15 points of piercing damage to Ryder.
Oh no.
That hurts.
As he sticks his spear just like right above its shoulder and then boom, detonates the charge, and it just, you see Ryder kind of limping, not able to put weight on that front paw. And then it is going to be the secondary guard's turn, the one with the short sword, and he is going to pull from his belt a small horn and and he's going to then take kind of like a defensive position. Finnegan, your turn.
Is anyone within 5 feet of these guys? I think Dunmore is, right? Because he got
Ryder is.
Ryder is.
Yeah.
So the one who just stabbed him, I'm 10, 15 feet from him.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see, I run up to beside him because he's next to Ryder, and you'll see my snout sort of grow into, it's elongated and teeth come out from that. It's from the wolf. And I gained, so that was my bonus move. So then I will attack with bite, but I get, because of Ryder, pack tactics that the wolf has to gain advantage on that attack.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord, help me. Which did no good, so I did not hit him.
Yeah, you come up and you kind of get these snarling things that grow out from your mouth, and you go to take a bite out of this guy's leg. You go down on all fours and you take a bite out of his leg, and you just hit steel on his greaves.
That's very upsetting.
And recoil in pain. That brings us back to the top of initiative. I'm sorry, Peregrine. What did you roll for initiative? I don't have you on my list. I'm so
Before
sorry.
me, actually.
Oh no!
I got a 14.
Okay, so you are actually before Finn, but I didn't skip you with the guards or anything, so you're good.
It's okay. I'm going to run up to the guy who, we're close enough that I can get up to him, the guy with the horn.
Yeah.
I just want to bash him in the temple with the, what's it called? Pommel of my longsword.
Okay, yeah, roll an attack.
Is this a right? Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I should be proficient with all parts of the longsword, so I think it's fine.
You're good, yeah.
That's a 16?
That meets, so you're going to roll a half damage attack.
Cool. That means I have to do more math.
Just give me the full damage.
8 plus 3 is 11, so 6.
Yep, 6 damage.
Do I succeed in also knocking the horn from his out of his hand?
No, that was like a disarm, and that's a completely different thing.
Cool.
If you wanted to try to do that, then that would have been your action.
Yeah, I got you.
Now it is top of initiative with Delmore.
Alright, how bad is the guy who's got the spear?
So bad. He's like slumping over, like his discharged spear, he's like holding himself up on it.
Okay, so I'm going to actually, the arm that has the shield, that normally has a shield, my left arm, I'm carrying my crossbow. So I'm gonna ask the DM a question real quick. Hey, if I want to switch from a crossbow to a shield and a no weapon in the other hand, is that just like a free action, or is that movement in your world? Or how are we just switching?
Yeah, if you're going to switch from crossbow to shield, so it is technically an action, or it's part of your movement action.
Right, that's what I'm asking how much it's going to cost.
Weapons, but that's assuming you drop it.
Oh, I'm fine to drop it.
Yeah, if you just drop the crossbow and pull out your shield, it's part of your movement action.
Okay. So I'm not planning
but if
to
you
move.
But just for the future, if you want to stow the crossbow and pull out the shield, it might be like a bonus action.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So I just dropped the crossbow and pull the shield up, and on the left hand, like in that shield, kind of, but it's more on his armor. he's got like this cannon, and he's going to fire a ranged attack at this guy, and I'm going to cast a Chaos Bolt on him. The one with the horn. Ooh, doggy. 24 hits, right?
Yeah, barely. Actually, it meets, so it's gonna be half damage.
Oh no! Okay.
Easy good.
So I'm going to say options. He's going to take so this cannon fires, and it's actually a double barrel cannon, and so 2 orbs fire, or 2 like shells fire from this thing, and he's going to take 13 plus 1d6. He's going to take 17 poison damage.
Fuck.
And then I'm going to use my bows. Is he still alive?
He's still alive, yeah.
All right, my bonus action from Ryder. Ryder is going to attempt to attack him. Ryder is going to miss because I know what his AC is now.
Okay. Yeah, so Ryder has to take a chomp and also catch his armor, but these 2 just rounds discharge from these cannons on your arm, and they actually hit the ground right in front of this guy and explode, and it's just this blast of poisonous gas. He coughs and he's barely able to keep his feet.
And with my free action, I'm going to shout to the rest of the group, we have to make sure they don't blow that horn again.
It is Oslo's turn.
Can do. I'm going to shoot the horn guy.
Okay,
do I still get...
No, he knows where you are now because you attacked.
Okay. He at least knows an arrow came from there. He doesn't know what shot it.
Sure, yeah. But you're no longer in stealth.
17? I did not specify bonus action hide last time, so...
Right. But 17 hits.
Okay, cool. Since I have allies around him, do I get sneak?
You do, yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you got plenty of them now. You got a whole pack.
Right?
All up in there.
That's 10 damages.
Yeah, he goes straight down as he just gets this arrow right in his... actually...
Oslo, can you specify, can you tell me, do you kill him? Or,
yes.
Or is it non-lethal?
Oslo kills him.
Okay.
I don't think that's how that works.
What?
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can specify non-lethal.
I don't think you can.
You're right. You can't unranged, right? Fuck.
Does it? No.
Well,
the reason why it doesn't matter is because whenever you take non-lethal damage, it basically isn't real damage that counts against. You don't do anybody's HP damage with non-lethal damage. It goes against a counter, and whenever that non-lethal damage exceeds the amount of HP that you have left, you fall unconscious.
Right.
So this guy, but Perry did do non-lethal damage to him before you, so he already has a non-lethal counter on him. So when you dealt damage to him,
he doesn't die. He goes unconscious because that's how much has exceeded his hit points.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to say that because the total damage that you did is enough to come back and kill him again, that he is dead.
Oh well. Oh yeah. Oslo's not pulling shots here.
But just so you know, that is how that works. So if anybody has non-lethal damage on
it's
them,
like an addition. Yeah.
If you get to where they meet, where they would be at 0 hit points, but they took some of that damage as non-lethal, they just go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, but Oslo went above and beyond and exceeded that damage again, so I'm going to say it was lethal. And that is going to... This poor guard who's
I would like to bonus action hide this time.
Oh, wait, please roll stealth.
Nat 20! Oh my god, why do I keep rolling these nat 20s? On still. 27.
You earned it. So it is going to be this guard who's still got this spear in hand. He's going to let the spear go, and he's going to pull out his short sword, and he's going to stab it into this wolf again because... no, actually, Finnegan did just move up to him and try to take a chomp out of his calf. I'm going to say he's going to give a shot to
his cat?
His calf.
Can he do that with disadvantage, please?
Okay.
Ryder can use his reaction as long as he's not being targeted.
It is a 17 to hit.
I tried.
That's all I can do, bud. That's all you can do.
8 points of slashing damage. And it is going to be Peregrine's turn.
Last boy's looking real rough. I'm gonna.
Oh, real rough.
Real rough. I'm gonna clock him on the back of the head with the pommel of my longsword.
Roll an attack.
I don't think that's gonna cut the mustard. Unless.
Unless.
No, it's an 11.
No, that'll do it.
I somehow missed.
No, you just go to hit him with the pommel of your longsword, and it catches him full on in the sheet and the helmet that he's wearing. Just doesn't do any damage.
The pommel smelled real good though.
You made a real loud noise. You made a ting. Finnegan.
I bite for the throat. I've already rolled that. It's a 20.
That'll
Dirty 20. And do 7 damage.
That'll do it. So you tear this guy's jugular out of his throat.
Jugular area.
Yep. You taste pennies.
Ugh.
Why are there pennies in his neck?
He's a piggy bank. You fool.
Oh shit, we're rich.
I was very excited.
Just coppers everywhere. So you guys have defeated any enemies that are immediately around you, but you see torches moving towards your position.
We have
You
to
see them in the
Two
dark.
things.
I'd like to do a perception check. With being the wolf, I have keen hearing and smell. That gives me perception on hearing and smell to determine if I know how far they are away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17.
The nearest one to you is 40 feet away.
And so he's like on the side of the wall type thing, or are they like
They're coming from their
patrolling
other
this wall?
positions on the outside, the other guard positions. They're along this barricade.
Looking very, very quickly at the two dudes, is there any kind of alliance insignia that I can grab off of them very quickly?
You could grab a tabard. You could grab a handful of cloth.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna yank one of their tabards off.
Then it rips, and you get this insignia off of the front half of the tabard.
Cool. Got it.
I would like to grab the spear that wasn't shot and then hop on Ryder.
Both spears were shot.
Did he fire at the other? Oh, that's right.
did.
He
One
fired
was
it
in
inside
front.
of
Never mind.
Ryder.
That's right. I hate my life. I just want to get on Ryder and run then.
Okay.
Yes, we should go.
Yeah,
have to go
Oslo is
now.
absolutely scattering. Bonus action dash. She's out of here.
Which way are you running?
I'm heading back to the cart. I don't know about them.
Is there any way that doesn't take us to like directly back north, or like I guess northeast would be to get away from the fence without
I mean, you can
directly running
run whatever
into?
direction you want to. You're either running away from the barricade or you're running through the barricade.
I guess we can always run through the barricade over here to get into the city.
I've come this far.
That's what Delmore is doing. I already called it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running
unfortunately.
through the
Delmore is
barricade.
running through. Oslo is running away.
I'm running through.
Yep,
I'm
that's what I
following
said.
Delmore.
I said I get on Delmore and go straight, or get on
Okay,
Ryder
yeah,
and
I'm running through as
full
well.
sprint.
So
Damn it.
everyone,
Ryder runs 80 feet. dash, 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 dash.
everyone except for Oslo runs through the barricade. Oslo, being a kobold, coward instincts. My cart is safe. I have to get back to cart. I have to get to my tunnel. I have to be safe. And so
No,
she
it
runs.
totally tracks. It's just like I think she gets like halfway there and she looks back and she's like, "Fuck."
I think you run your full movement with the bonus action dash and a dash action.
So 60
So
feet.
I think you run 90
and
feet away.
90 feet. Yep.
And then I think that you notice that you're alone.
Fuck. God, not it. And he starts cursing to herself and draconic and like stomping back to the cart. He's like, figure out what to do in a second.
Okay. The rest of you, are you just going?
Yes.
Full speed ahead.
Yep.
Chicka, chicka, choo, choo.
Clink, 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 clink.
You guys move and move and move and move until you come to the outer wall of the city.
Oh, there's another wall. What now?
wall.
I can
No
still
one
use
expects the second wall.
a healer.
How tall is the wall?
How tall is the wall? It's like a castle wall. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say separated from your precious emotional support kobold, coming upon this castle wall. That's where we'll end this episode.
No!
Appropriate.
That's my emotional
Hey, everybody.
support kobold!
I'm sorry.
That's my
At least I
bag.
didn't actually get kidnapped. I am the bank.
She has all the money. If she dies, you're broke.
Speaking of money, we don't have enough as a group. If you want to support us, you can go to store.lawfulstupid.org and you could buy some t-shirts. You could buy some posters. You could buy a hoodie, I believe, is still up there. If not, I'll make it up there by the time this releases. But anything you do helps. Plus, you get these awesome like t-shirts and swag that you can then rep our brand. And frankly, there's some of the most comfy shirts if you get the premium shirts, because that's my SDs. It's a little more expensive, but it's so soft. It's like wearing a cloud. So yeah, store.lawfulstupid.org.
This episode brought to you by, it's not brought to you by, we're doing a roll for humanity. And this episode, we are supporting the Habitat for Humanity. And so what they do is they build strength, stability, and self-reliance through shelter. And they're a nonprofit organization that helps families build and improve places to call home. We all want to have a place we call home. They believe affordable housing plays a critical role in strong and stable communities. And so we're going to roll for them. And today's roll results in that is a $9. $9. That's going to Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah!
I don't have a good segue for this, but friends, welcome to a new segment on the show. New and only, one time only section on the show called Is That the Name of a Demon Warlock Lord or a Prescription Drug?
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
As you all know, we are all very powerful warlocks. Thank you to the love of our patrons. But not all warlocks have such kind patrons as we do. You can opt for a celestial patron or a great old one patron or a fiend patron. We have opted for Patreon. But for those who opt for the fiend, they may be familiar with these. So I have a little quiz. Shane,
I'm so ready.
you're up first.
I'm up every time. I'm ready to go.
Which I didn't like that. Which of the following is the name of a demon lord and not a prescription drug? Your options are Kodrakune, Idaruz Azumab, or Levitire Acetam. You're not allowed to look these up.
Idaru Mazubab.
Incorrect. That is a blood thickening agent. The correct answer is Kodrakune, the bloodstorm of the 8 seas, concerned with destruction, storms, and chaos. He wanders the abyss and was covered in Dungeon Manual number 172.
Well, I'm going to get all the rest of these right, because they're all directed at me. Go ahead.
Nope, that was your one turn. Dwayne, you're up next. Which of the following is the name of a demon lord and not a prescription drug?
I'm not going to respect this turn thing.
Okay. The options are Hyzar, not a Glenide, or Abraxas.
Hyzar. Final answer.
Abraxas. Is
I know this one.
Abraxas is the correct answer.
Good job.
Hyzar is a drug that prevents blood from absorbing salt. But Abraxas...
My friend is actually playing a paladin of Abraxas.
Oh, I love that.
Well, that's ironic because I'm full of salt.
Oh, yeah. Same.
He's a very salty
the
boy.
Unfathomable is the demon lord of magic words, arcane secrets, and talismans. Star, you're up
Interesting.
next.
Yeah, why couldn't I have gotten that one with Abraxas? That would have been too good.
And also Shane.
No, Shane, you can't take this from me.
Which of the following is the name of a demon lord and not a prescription drug? Your options are Qutenza, Hajanti, or Wakesix.
Wakesix, final answer.
I don't know, the Hajanti?
Hajanti is correct. Wakesix is for excessive daytime sleepiness.
Wakes. Hey, sis, you need to wake on up. Hey, sis, wake up.
Hajenti is the demon lord of alchemy and artifice in the Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game. These were copied directly from Wikipedia, sponsor of the show. Devin.
Yes.
I donated.
Oh, come on, you can't use that as a resource.
I donated over the holiday season.
Yeah, same. Devin, which of the following is the name of a demon lord and not a prescription drug? Your options are...
Satan.
Got him.
It's actually pronounced Satine.
Satine.
Sinellian,
And that's a cracker.
Sinellian, Crestor, or Pyridium?
Oh.
The first one.
Pyridium.
You are correct. Sinellian, the youthful crone, was one of many demons that were mentioned only by name in the original monster manual. Shane, what did you say?
The wrong answer.
I said the youthful crone.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for playing my little game. But
was very fun.
Everyone got theirs right except for me, and also I got everyone else's wrong too.
we're very proud of you. If you feel
Thank you.
Becoming a patron of ours, so we can have warlock powers that we don't have to consult a prescription drug for, consider checking out patreon.com/Lawful Stupid Podcast. We have some great tiers. I'm going to highlight the $1 tier because, let's face it, everyone's got $1 laying around. If you don't, that's fine. For just $1 a month, you get access to secret patron Discord channels. You want to know what's going on there? You can find out. You also get hours of exclusive Patreon content, and you get to vote in the charity polls to determine which charity we roll for humanity next. If there's one that you're super passionate about and you want to have a say in where we are sending our money, $1 a month, and you'll be able to contribute to that.
Woo! And speaking of our Discord and special patron channels on Discord, that's not what I'm going to highlight, but we do have a Discord. You can find the link in our description and on our website. And it is a wonderful place filled with wonderful people who want to just hear about your day and talk to you about D&D. Today I'm going to talk about the questions, tips, and tricks channel, which is exactly what it sounds like. And if this is one that I've already talked about in the thing, I don't remember. It's fine. Questions, tips, and tricks is where you go when you're like, hey, does this mechanic actually work like this? Or how would you guys balance this encounter for this level of a party? Or does anyone have any tips for a first-time DMer? We get that one a lot, actually. And there is a plethora, a absolute goldmine of D&D experience and knowledge and opinions and thoughts and stories from all the players in our Discord, because I'd say 80-90% of our Discordians play D&D. Who would have thought? And a lot of us DM as well. And some of us have been DMing and playing for a very long time. So, if you have some questions and you want to consult the Discord of the Lawful Stupid Dominion, then head on over to our Discord and join in on questions, tips, and tricks.
Come and join our Discord.
Every
We'll
time.
be waiting for you. I want to remind you guys to tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. You can be like our good friend Stuart, who recently tweeted about the show and so gets me to sing his praises. He's better than good. He's better than great. He's at Stuart 843-733-118. It sounds made up.
You deserve this, Stuart. You did this to yourself.
Great job, Stuart. And then, of course, I will leave you with a question to grow on, which is... Can you garnish a parsley farmer's wages?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we did that one.
Something very similar. It's okay.
You did that one.
Did I? Okay.
Yes.
The lawyer one, yeah.
How does the guy who drives the snowplow get to work in the morning?
That is a good one.
that's a good one.
That keeps me awake a lot of night.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.